Good afternoon, guys. Holly Miller. I'm here. I promise. I had to come in to the driveway here, and there's an ambulance and a fire truck and a rescue squad here right in front of my house. You can see them probably. Um, my mom just passed away last week, and it just freaked me out. I thought it was Frank, and it took me a second. So I do apologize. I'm good. I promise I'm good. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here with me today. I am going to do a mixed media painting for you guys with some uh, um, smooth embossing paste. Hey Teresa, um, walking into that made me frazzled really bad. So I'm here. I'm here. I'm good. I'm good. So I am going to flip my camera around so you guys can see doing the Fall Flair for the page hop. So that's what I'm doing today. So give me 1 second. I'm going to flip around. Goodness, that gave me a heart attack, guys. I'm so sorry. Worry about my phone. I'm sorry, guys. 2 seconds. All droopy. Okay, here we go. So what I did was I had this drawing. I did this paint for you last night with this drawing on there. And today I am actually going to take it and make it 3D. So I have this picture here. I think I have it on comments. So first thing is I'm going to paint around the outside of it, and then I'm going to put some decoupage on the inside. So let me get that part started. Oh, thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. Oh my goodness. You guys having a good day today? So what I'm doing is just adding, so this is just acrylic paint. I've just added a couple of colors. I'm going to paint the whole background. I'm going to do it with white and a little bit of the colors for the colors teal and sea breeze, I think. Hey Shell Bell, thank you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm a few minutes late. Just made me have a heart attack. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it in mixed media because that's what I like to do. It's okay to paint over the lines because I usually paint outside the lines anyways. I am just going to paint this outside of this. First, I'm going to put a first coat on here. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Amanda. Sorry. With me out pulling in the driveway with ambulance and fire truck in front of my house. Freaked me out. And I'm a little flustered now. Hey Mona, how are you? Glad you're here with us. This is a flat canvas board I'm using here. I was debating on a canvas board or a regular board or canvas or paper. You can probably do this on just about anything, depending on how thick your paper is. And I'm gonna do the swirly swirls because I'm not gonna worry about how this is gonna. I want it to be kind of whimsical, so I'm kind of just swirling around. And then it's okay to go over the lines because I'm going to come back and paint them in. So you guys can see that a little bit maybe. Whew. So the Fall Fest, I did a mixed media pumpkin. Well, a lot different than this, but I like doing a little bit of that. It has different horses in it. I'm sorry, my brain just died. If you click the link in the description or in the comments, it'll take you to it. It'll let you know a little more about it. Not sure if anybody's still here or listening to me yet, but my brain just went dead. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm just splish splashing some paint around because I want it to be kind of whimsical, little, whites and greens and teals, and I'm gonna put some orange in it to make it fall. I didn't want the typical fall. That makes sense. You can see that going. I didn't get my camera on good when I put it on earlier. I took it home and went home for the service. I didn't take any pictures of anybody. So I'm going to add some swirls in of white to add a little color, splish splash around. You guys can see that. I think if you guys click on the link in the description, I think there's a link there's a form in there that you guys can fill out for a drawing for winning a course. And I'm not sure if it's one course. I don't know what kind of course. I'm sorry, my brain's not functioning, but so you guys can see that. Okay, so what I got. Hey, Faith, can you give me a cup of water? I can wash my brushes with. I think there's some ones in the cabinet here. There's some up there. You can see them. The red. Yeah, there's one right here. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I see them, Amanda. They're on my StreamYard. I only see the one comment. Debbie, thank you. I see Debbie's now. I didn't see it before. So I don't know what's going on with it, but welcome, Debbie. Glad you're here. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Um, you can paint, like coloring, right? So I drew out the picture with tracer paper and wait a second, my orange is not working, and I'm just coloring it in, just like a just like it on tracer paper. But now I'm going to add this orange to this smooth embossing gel, and what it's going to do is thicken it up a little bit so I can have like a raised little area. So I'm going to take it and run it down. I'm going to take it and run it down the lines to try to. Thank you, Kim. So I got this thick stuff, and what I did was I just mixed it. I know you didn't see me do that. So I mixed it with the orange, right? And it's kind of thick. And I'm just gonna mix it up like this. And now what I'm gonna do is I am just going to run it down the edges here to try to give it a raised look. So I'm going to try to keep it on that line right there that I drew. And it's not going to be any kind of splish splash, but I'm just trying to make it so it stands out a little bit. And once it dries, I can add different stuff to it. So trying to add it to. I'm just squishing it and then moving it around. I don't know. I think this might be too thick. There it goes. I'm just gonna move it around. I promise it's going to be a picture. It looks like yuck now, but I promise it's going to be a good picture. And it's okay if it's not right on that line. I'm going to try to trace it out. It is like a thick, it gives me like a raised look. You guys see what I'm doing? I'll come back up and I gotta put this on first so it's not going to show. I'm going to try to stay on that line. So I just took smooth embossing paste from Fusion, add some color to it. Now I'm just trying to squish it down that line a little bit to give it a little texture. Then I'm going to come back and paint it, and it'll give me highlights and lowlights because of the texture. That's what I'm trying to do. You guys are curious on what I'm doing. Making a mess. So I like adding little textures to stuff. Sometimes I'll add decoupage just to give it that little. And then this, I am adding this just to just so it looks a little different, right? And I'm just following along that line. If I can get it in there. Right? I'm gonna do some thank you cards after a while with watercolor with a church back home that hosted my mom's service. I thought I needed to do that, so that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, hopefully you guys can hear me. Thank you, Kim. Not done yet, I promise. It looks like a mush mess right now, but I promise it's gonna be nice. I just gotta spread it out and get it all into place. Six people watching. Thank you, guys. I lost it already with the mush. I promise it's gonna be pretty. Just adding some texture. That's it. Just adding texture. And I'm just spreading it around the edges. And it's okay if it doesn't stay exactly on the edges, because that's just a roundabout way, right? I have a mermaid I'm gonna do too. It's in my brain. I'm gonna cut it on my CNC and then put mermaid scales on it. Kind of similar effect. Hey, Velvet and Vines. I don't know your. I'm sorry. I thought that was your name. That's okay. I can call you Velvet and Vines. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'm not talking much. If there's stuff you want to know, ask me. I can talk if I see it. I'm trying to look up. What I'm using, the medium I'm using is called Fusion Embossing, Smooth and Embossing Paste. So it's in a little jar like that. And I mixed it up because it's white, and I just mixed it up with silver in it. Okay, so that's what I got so far. And I'm going to scoot it down and try to do the top up here. Okay, so that's what I got so far. You see what I got? Okay, and then now what I'm going to do, get off my special effects because that doesn't dry on my ruin. So I am actually going to touch a little bit of this different colors in here, put a little splish splash of color, right? I'm actually going to put a little purple in it. Okay. Hey Michelle, how are you? Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to try to paint this pumpkin. Bear with me. I have an idea. I use these colors in the, actually my tutorial. I'm just not going to put decoupage on this. And this is called metallic, folklore, what's the name of it? Folk art, I can't read. So, you guys can see what I got going on here. So I'm going to I cleaned off this, so I'm going to take this and just smush it down and just trying to smush it around, right? Just trying to create a different little look. And this is just actually, to be honest with you, I couldn't find my spatulas really quick, so this is a little tool from the Cricut, because it was laying there. You guys can see the colors coming through on this. I lost you guys yet? Oh, I don't know if this is good painting techniques, but this is what I'm doing today. And it's what I wanted to do, so this is my painting technique. I'm just trying to layer it on. I wanted to do some color things. And I should have left it sitting for a little bit longer. And now it just turned to mush. That's okay. Don't let it dry and I'll paint over it. You can still see the colors in there, right? This looks kind of cool. And there's no right or wrong. This is my painting. Y'all paint the way y'all paint. This is my painting. And this is how I want to paint today. I apologize if it's not the way you guys thought. Because I'm trying to see in the lines where I created those little marks, right? I'm not sure what kind of style this is. The mess. I don't know if I have those. I don't know if I have the vision of good paint, but I'm just painting my way. This is me painting my stuff. This is the way my brain was thinking today. I'm not, I didn't pay attention to my class, okay? I just see something in my brain and I paint it. Oh, where'd it go? And if I think I put too much on, I can take a wet brush and pull it back out. Then I'm go back and I'm gonna touch it back up when it dries with it's one of this purple color. I want to actually come back and do some dragonflies like this. I'm starting to think that would be pretty. And what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Here's the one I painted last night and I goofed it. Okay, this is the one I painted last night and it's just flat paint. It's just flat paint and I splashed it and I spritzed it and that's what it turned out to be. So there's nothing wrong with that. And if your thing ain't painting and you rather do what did you say? Crayons and color pencils, that's why not? Why not? It's all the same. I tried to paint with markers the other day, it was pretty cool. But really, I don't I mean, I don't know. I don't care if anybody judges my painting. Nobody's grading me. It's my painting, right? And I don't give myself enough. I give myself an A every time. And if it turns out terrible, what I do is I take gesso and I paint over it and I do it again. Right. Thank you, Michelle. Kind of on my brain thinking right now. What, I have a lot of issues going on today. Mhm. And some of them are meshing together and some of them aren't. Perhaps on the screen, green sheets in here. And I don't use the right brushes for the right thing, and I don't even know what the right brushes are. So I have a bunch of brushes, and sometimes I forget to wash them, and sometimes I don't. That's life. I need more green because it's drying and not enough. So again, this is just acrylics. I use some metallic acrylics, and I'm using Fusion smooth embossing gel. This stuff here, and it looks like toothpaste kind of sorta. And I just use, actually I couldn't find my brushes, so I use my tool from my Cricut. It probably said, yep, it does. Look, it says Cricut on it. Because that's what I have. And try to draw this out a little bit more. Just want that to go down and be my stem, right? I'm gonna try to just make it a little darker. And I'll tell you what, Mona, I like using they're called chalk pens. That's what they're called. I don't know if I have them sitting right here beside me. Hang on, I want to and show you. I grab a pen that I've been playing with. Metallic chalk markers. I've been using these things. You can see that? I've been using these things. I draw a picture and I draw it and I trace it. I don't really draw. So I take this after the paint dries, after I do the underneath, and I take that pen and I can draw around it. I'll have to show you the one I did later because I don't see it right here on top. I cleaned my office before I left for my mom's stuff. And I don't know what I did with it. My brain's been a little fuzzy the past few days. But I will find it and I will post it online. I did a dragonfly with it and it's awesome. see what I'm doing. Okay. So again, my computers are open. So, switching up a little. I'm just gonna put some stuff here so it's my little pumpkin is sitting on something. So the trick to swirls, and I've learned, you got to commit to it before you start it, because if you don't, it don't work. So, see, I committed to it, but it's light, so I can go back and finish it again if I committed to it once. Right? Right? So, I got some water here somewheres. I'll try to grab some of this up here. Make it wet. I want to make my paints kind of juicy, if that makes sense. And I can't because my water's done. Let me see if I can do it like this. So I'll make my paint a little juicy. So I'm just gonna add, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just adding water to my paint. I'll hold it over when I add enough in here. Okay, got that. So you guys see what I've done. So I added enough water to it. Enough water to them so they jiggle, right? These two right here, they jiggly, they're watery. So I'm gonna take them and clink. I want them to be, I want them to have splashes on the thing. So I made it squishy Then I'm gonna flank it, right? You guys see that right there? And it actually gives texture to your paint. It's a flat paint other than the duck, but if it was just a plain flat painting, you could still add texture to it by just flashing some, look at that, flashing some color on it. Thank you, Kim. I don't know. There it goes. Get a little harder thing. I know it's a little messy, but I'm trying to do abstract. I think I got the abstract thing going. But you don't have to have paintings that are standard every time you paint. Do it a little bit different every time. So you're not like everybody else, right? And I'm actually going to touch up a little of this. Just put some stripes in it. So the all this stuff adds texture to it. And you can add like little swatches to the thing here, and then it adds texture to it. I didn't like how that turned out, so I'm gonna put a little more with some different stuff over top of it. So my paint dried, so I can paint more paint over top, and I'm actually cover it up since I messed it up. I put too much goopy there, so. I'm just pouncing some color. And pouncing the color actually adds texture too. And it's just flat paint, but I'm just taking a brush and pouncing it. You see the texture in there? So you guys be sure to go to the link and register for the free course that they're having. And be sure to, if you haven't seen all of the page hop today, go back and replay. Think they're going to be up a little bit. If you like what I do, go over to my page and follow me. Follow the course class. We do courses every so often. um, different kind of courses. Gosh, so many talented women in that group. Oh my goodness, I'm so thankful that they allow me to be part of it. I love them. Very supportive. So the reason why I like to do texture is because I'm ADHD and can't pay attention to what I'm doing. Yes, use my link. I think I put a link in the description. I know there's a link in the comments there. So now I'm just touching this up. Oh, yeah, there you go. Get in on the free tutorial giveaway. There you go. Thank you, Amanda. I couldn't remember what it was called. So thank you guys for joining me today. That's my painting of my pumpkin. It's my mixed media pumpkin. You want to give it a try? Check out my stuff. Check out our stuff on the page on the yeah. Okay, thank you. On the collab for the other courses. They have Halloween courses and they have fall courses on there. I'm just trying to touch up this stuff around the edges here. And if you're interested in learning how to paint, let me know. We'll walk through that. And there's other folks on here. They have courses. I think they have courses. Thank you, Michelle. They have courses on here to teach you how to paint. I think. I'm sure. And I do apologize if my brain's kind of fried. It's been a rough week. But I'm here. And I'm painting this pretty little painting. I'm enjoying it, actually. So let's see, where else can we get more purple right here? I'm not liking how I did that. Should let it dry a little more before I started painting on it. It's okay. Turned out quite nice. You're sorry? Oh, oh, it's fine. It's all good. She's not suffering anymore. Just my brain. I'm sorry for not being 100% um for you guys. I'm trying. Um, it'll be good. It's good. I promise. So just let me know, and we'll do some mixed media stuff together. Um, I do decoupage stuff every Tuesday at 6 on my channel. If you guys are interested, hang out with me. Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm thinking too. It's abstract. It's like a nightmare, you know, waking up from a nightmare. That's this funky pumpkin. That's okay. Most definitely okay to have a funky pumpkin. Our brain's still in the day. Thank you, Kim. It's like a I don't know. Like I did this one, I did that other one last night, and I was like, oh, it sounds pretty, but I like the one today too. Look at that. I did that one last night, so that was more traditional colors. This one here, I'm like, I want to do the metallics, and I want to do the raised color. Well, sometimes I want to think everything's in its nice little perfect, this, that, and the other. So if you don't see that nice little perfect whatever, it's a nightmare. But it's a happy accident. How about that? This is what I was feeling today, and it's okay. Okay, guys, I will catch you soon. I'm not sure who's up. I forgot to write it down. Heather, I'm so very sorry. I can't remember. Oh, we've been working on that taters all day. Violet and Vines is next. Yep. Yep. So I will talk to you guys soon. Check us out. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you want to know more about texture painting, let me know. Mixed media. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Check out the next Heather at Velvet and Vines Design. You guys have a great day.